everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into one of the most wild philosophical questions out there, but we're doing it through music. We are completely deconstructing Christopher Edge's track, Am I Living in the Matrix, which dropped on January 31st, 2025. But look, we're not just going to play the song and nod along. We're tearing these lyrics apart to uncover a really profound story about reality, freedom, and self-discovery. So let's jump right in.
Okay, let's dive into this. Right from the jump, the visual foundation completely sets the mood. I mean, you've got this cascading green code and a dark silhouette. It perfectly establishes the vibe without you even needing to hear a single note. You just know exactly what the premise is. A solitary person, totally obscured by data, questioning their place in a world that honestly might just be a giant illusion built on binary code. It absolutely primes our minds for the lyrical rabbit hole we're about to go down.
So I want to pose a question to you, and really think about this for a second. Have you ever felt like you're stuck between the truth and a lie? You know, we've all had those weird moments of déjà vu, right? Where reality just feels kind of off? Well, Edge uses this exact unsettling feeling as his hook. He's asking us to dig into our own uncertainty. Have you ever felt that subtle, almost unexplainable pull that something around you just isn't right? Because, as you'll see, that is the exact starting point of our protagonist's journey.
Now, to really grasp what's happening in these lyrics, we kind of need to anchor our analysis. Simulation theory. It's the hypothesis that our reality is actually an artificial simulation, basically like computer code or a fabricated world. Now, I know you guys are probably familiar with the basics of this, but it's absolutely crucial to keep in mind because this is the exact framework the song operates within. Throughout the lyrics, we're going to see constant references to glitches, code, and programmed reality. Knowing this gives us the exact context to understand what the narrator is trying to break free from.
Section 1. The mundane routine. The starting point. You know, every great awakening starts from a place of absolute normalcy. Just listen to how the very first verse sets the scene. He sings, I wake up, it's all the same. Another day, another game. It's so relatable, right? It perfectly captures that feeling of deep alienation and repetitive boredom before the actual realization hits. But then, right after this, the lyrics mention feeling this strange pull without knowing why, and seeing neon lights in my mind that flicker and blur. So it's not some massive, dramatic explosion. It's a quiet, creeping suspicion that everyday life is just this repetitive loop, a game they didn't even realize they were playing.
Section 2. Questioning our reality, the awakening.
And this brilliantly illustrates the shift out of that mundane world because the energy of the lyrics really begins to accelerate here. In the pre-chorus, we get this line, are we just a glitch in time, or are we breaking free? The internal questioning has dialed up significantly. The narrator isn't just bored with the daily grind anymore. They're literally wondering if human existence itself is an error. Think about it like when your computer suddenly starts typing backwards, but, on a cosmic scale. Is recognizing that glitch the very first step to escaping the system?
What's super clever here is how the song uses its actual structure to mirror the narrator's panic. We just get hit with these rapid-fire consecutive questions. Are we real or code? Are we lost? Am I dreaming? It is dizzying. Instead of calmly analyzing the situation, the narrator is desperately grasping for an anchor in a world that suddenly feels entirely fabricated. This constant onslaught of questions pulls us right into that overwhelming uncertainty with them.
Section 3. The red pill choice. The turning point.
So all of this overwhelming questioning inevitably forces a confrontation, and the energy gets so urgent. The language becomes highly claustrophobic. The lyrics say, trapped in a web, it's so intense. And they go on to say, the walls are closing in, can't breathe. It really paints a picture of the immense psychological pressure of seeing through the simulation. I mean, once you start noticing the signs that defy logical sense, you literally can't unsee them. It's suffocating. The narrator feels entirely boxed in by the realization that their world is a fake construct.
And right in the middle of this panic, the song throws the ultimate duality at us. It explicitly asks, red pill, blue pill, which to choose? I need the truth I can't refuse. Now, the red pill, as we know, represents seeking the inescapable truth no matter how uncomfortable or reality-shattering it might be. Meanwhile, the blue pill represents staying comfortably numb inside the fake illusion. By stating, I need the truth I can't refuse, the narrator firmly makes their choice. They are committing to the painful truth over a comfortable lie, for sure.
Section 4. Finding the system glitch, the pivot. Making that choice absolutely changes everything, and it brings us right to the song's bridge. The narrator sings, maybe I'm a prisoner in my mind, trapped in a vision that I can't rewind. So they're acknowledging their imprisonment, but then comes the breakthrough.
but I feel it deep inside. There's a glitch in the system. Something's untied. They realize the simulation isn't flawless. Feeling the truth deep inside is what pushes them to actively look for that flaw rather than just sitting there passively questioning it. It is the ultimate triumph of human intuition over artificial programming.
Let's move to and see how this builds, because when you step back, you can see a complete structural arc in the protagonist's journey here. They evolve in 3 very distinct steps. First, acknowledging the lie of the mundane game and the neon blur. Second, seeking the truth by weighing the red pill and refusing the comforting illusion. And finally, breaking the code by finding the glitch and asking, can I break the chain? Can I find my way back home? It's a total evolution from just feeling the lie to deciding to shatter the whole shebang.
Section 5. Achieving Personal Liberation. The Conclusion.
As we head into the outro, the ultimate message of the song shifts entirely from this dread of being trapped to a super empowering quest for freedom. Just listen to this definitive moment of self-discovery. Is it time to make my own creation? I mean, wow! If the world around them is just a fake simulation, then the old rules just don't apply anymore. The narrator suddenly realizes they hold the power to reclaim control over their reality. It's not just about escaping a prison, it's about stepping out into the void and becoming the actual architect of their own life. It's such a beautifully empowering shift in perspective.
Which leaves us with the final, echoing outro of the track. The song just repeats, am I living in the Matrix, or am I finally free? Christopher Edge's lyrics aren't just about some fictional character. They're literally holding a mirror right up to us. They challenge us to look at our own routines and our own comfortable illusions. So I'll leave you with this. Examine your own reality. Are you just playing the game, or are you finally free? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep questioning everything, and I'll see you next time.